I've never been in a position where I am the immediate recipient of blessings and opportunities. I've always been a person that had to figure it out with the least amount of the opportunities, but I always came out with the most shit. So I've been using and exercising critical thinking and thinking as an adult since I was a child. I've been making music since I was a child. I've been developing the business savvy and detachment from emotional shit as a child, because I understand that I can love you. You're not supposed to love nothing in the world. It's supposed to be more tender and loving to you than a mother. That's been the most vicious, venomous thing to me. So the emotion of love to mothers and religion was stripped from me quick. Death was normal to me quick. Being lonely was normal to me quick. Being left out was normal to me quick. I never had no grandma to go hug me and say, Grandma, I don't like what's going on with daddy and mom right now. I never had no granddad to run to. All I've ever had was a stern, hard father and a crackhead mother and a lifestyle to figure out. I'm an only child. Biologically, I'm an only child. I experienced being the stepchild and living up under some other people's shit and being the extra motherfucker. You ever tried to fuck a bitch and you got a third wheel? You know how that feels? All right then. So imagine about being a third wheel in life. So I don't have the attachments.
So what type of leader is Sauce Walker? Are you tough love? Are you, if somebody needs your help, are you telling them to figure it out? Or does it depend on the day?
Balance.
And here it go.
Balance. I'm tough love. I'm soft when it's time to be soft. I'm understanding when it's time to be understanding. I do shit that other people do. A lot of people just love to say no, right? You might ask me for $5,000, bitch. I might give you $500. You might ask me for $5,000. I might give you $2,500. You might ask me for $5,000 and you want it on this day. I might say, yes, I'm gonna give it to you, but I can't give it to you on your day. I'm gonna give you your $5,000 on my day. See, people don't know how to structure or troubleshoot a situation to where the person that you love is still feeling that they are cared for and they're important to you, but it's also boundary and respect involved. But nigga, we both grown, or you still got, it's not gonna happen. I'm not your genie, but I do understand that I have to bless you to receive my blessings. Just like if I see a homeless person on the side of the street and I give them $20 or $50 or $100 or $5, and then somebody tells me or warns me, don't do that, because I know that person go buy drugs.
They listen to no drill music, man. Listen to that.
Store and the person
come on, man. We too old for that drill shit, man.
Stuff that you gave
man, what's up, man? Hold on.
I don't give a fuck what they did with the blessing I gave them, because that's their karma.
Let's go. How y'all doing? Super duper salute. I see that boy Trey on 2 platforms at the same damn time. Super duper salute. You blah, blah, blah. We're going to start that all the way over. We're going to run that motherfucker back. Take the cuss words away. Take all that away. And we're going to start all the way over. What's up with it, y'all? Super duper salute. Top of the morning. Trey, I see you on 2 platforms at the same time. Let's go. Mike from the Ville says, yo. Trey says, yo, live from the tent. Y'all already know. Super duper salute to y'all, man. We are tapping in this morning. Hot topics and bull-ish, just to see what's going on out here in this world. You know what I'm talking about? Stay informed, stay on point, and stay out the way. Because it's a lot of nonsense. Don't get caught up in it. Are y'all up on the playoffs? Did y'all see them playoff games last night, man? Oh, hold on. Play-in games. These guys were playing to make it to the playoffs. Loser goes home. Good games. Anyway, first and foremost, everything we are watching is being viewed under the Fair Use Act, which is posted in the description box of this live. And everything we are watching is under the Fair Use Act, which is being used for entertainment, education, commentary, research, or satirical purposes only. With that being said, the views and thoughts expressed in these videos do not necessarily represent the views and thoughts of the Rumornati Network, its host, or its chat. All right. Now, welcome back to the Rumornati Network, the place where the conversations are real, the opinions are loud, and the chat is the most aggravating chat on the internet. If you're here now, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and get comfortable, because once you step into the Rumornati, you are officially a part of the conversation. Now, listen, on this channel, we talk about everything the internet is buzzing about, from hip-hop news, celebrity drama, viral moments, cultural debates, and the stories people are even afraid to ask questions about. The best part of this whole show, the chat. Because the Rumornati chat is not quiet, it's not polite, and it's definitely not boring. So the most aggravating chat on the internet. Don't ever hold back your opinion. So if you're here right now, go ahead and wake the chat up. Drop where you watch it from. Hit that like button. Let me see those opinions in the comments, because around here, we don't just watch the news. We break it down. We question it. And sometimes we aggravate the entire internet while doing it. So buckle up, Rumornati, Rumor Nation. Let's go. We're going to get this show started. I hope everybody is doing their thing, feeling good. I hope y'all already out there overachieving. You feel me? I hope y'all already out there accomplishing more than y'all already set out to accomplish. You know what I'm talking about? Always 2 shots for the shooters. You know what I'm talking about? We already done got half the workout in. Half the workout is already in. But we about 11 pounds down. We putting muscle on. You feel me? We putting on muscle. We transforming fat into muscle. We getting wrinkles in our brains every day. Because we learning something. What y'all on, man? We about getting better. Little by little. Every day. What's up? The Essence 777 says salute to the chat. Super duper salute to you. Candy Able. Is that Candy Able? Hello from Seattle. Shout out to Seattle and shout out to you. The Essence says Rumornati. What's up? Salute, bro. Super duper salute. Hornets whooped ass. Trey said. Hey, Trey, bro. PA is in the building. Shout out to PA, man. Super duper salute, man. What y'all know about it? What y'all know about it? I got fam from the shout out to the fam. Shout out to the fam. What my niece say? My niece say, Uncle Billy, Uncle Billy. Hey. Check this out though. That game, both games last night, great games. The Charlotte and Miami game got dirty. Charlotte and Miami got dirty, man. I'm telling you, it was good. Playoff basketball. And this wasn't even for the playoffs. They trying to make their way in, you feel me? It was good. It was good ball. Speaking of ball, LaMelo comes into question. Because they're saying LaMelo is intentionally trying to hurt this boy Bam Adebayo. Hold on. Shout out to Sauce Walker. Shout out to Sean Cotton. We got some Sauce Walker shit we're gonna get into as well. Let's go ahead and get right to this. Let's look at LaMelo and Bam real quick, right? Oh, the Portland Trailblazers and the Phoenix. All right, hold on. Yeah. It's gonna be good this year, dog. It's going to be good this year. It's going to be good this year. LeBron got something for KD. Trey says, bro, it's going to be good this year. The playoff. Bro, this is going to be exciting. The playoffs this season. Of course, I'm not one of them old niggas who be, oh, it ain't the. Yeah, I do be doing that. I ain't going to lie. We'll never get that back. But I feel like this is going to be some of the best ball, some of the most exciting playoffs in probably the past. It's been kind of dry since that bubble shit happened and everybody come back soft and all this shit, bro. Pause if necessary. I know how y'all niggas is, man. But, nigga, now, ball was just born. Nobody really standing out. This shit is good now. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is good. But, excuse my language. Trey Original says, Melo out here wilding. Mike from the Ville says, yeah, what LaMelo did was wild, and you can't tell me that it wasn't intentional. Let's see. Well, we're not going to see. We're going to talk about it. Here we go. Hold on. What was the final score? Matter of fact, let me go. Wasn't it a 1-point game? Hold on. What was the final score to the game? Hold on. Let's go to some game highlights before we get to the low points. Let's go to some game highlights. All right, let me see. Let's go to Did I spell that right? No. Boy, I'm typing horrible. Let it stay right there. Let it stay just like that too. Hey, let it stay. 120. It was a 1-point game, bro. 126 to 127, bro. The game highlights. Let's go. This is one highlight. Who is this? Can we even? I don't know if we can.
3-pointers made. Ball was second on that list. The push-up goes. LaMelo Ball. He could not get around.
Oh, this is all LaMelo highlights.
Ball on the cross. All the way, switching hands. The dexterity of LaMelo Ball.
And then they'll kick it out and shoot spot-ups. That's how they score.
Ball. String music from the outside for LaMelo. Jaquez with a heads-up play. Ball by himself. For the throwdown.
The boy put on the clinic. It was a great game. Trey Original says new era SGA might win back-to-back type ish. You never know. That boy is good. The Essence says it's getting better now because they starting to play defense again. Right. Definitely. Yeah, overtime, bro. This was a good one. This was one for the books. I give them that. Y'all hit the likes, please. Hit the likes, please. Hit the likes, guys, please. Hit the likes. Mike from the Ville showing love over there on Twitch. Let's go. Super duper salute. All right. Let's get to the main point of the whole game, which is not the main point. Is this a dirty play? Oh.
And that was Ball who
wow.
right now for the Miami Heat. Wow. Their athletic trainer, Wes Brown, has made his way.
Here you go. Swoop.
And that was Ball who took his leg out from under him.
Looking right at him. It's dirty. That's dirty? What we calling that?
And that was
looking right at him. Was there a necessity to grab? Oh no, he already hit the ground. It was in my opinion, I can view that as a dirty play because he already hit the ground. You were not bracing yourself for a fall. You weren't reaching to brace yourself or anything. You already hit the ground. You flattened out. Your arm already extended, hit the ground. Your wrist even bounced off the thing. Then you looked at him, grabbed his. Come on, bro.
Trainer Wes Brown has made his way over. And that was Ball who.
That definitely looks like it was out of spite. And to be anecdotal to help with the to push the narrative, right? Let's do this. This is the second time this season LaMelo tripped a Bam.
And he's going to reach out. LaMelo missed the shot. He fell down.
Oh, did I mess it up? Hold on, let's do it over. Let's do it over. Here we go.
When LaMelo missed the shot, he fell down. And he's going to reach out for Bam and try to tie him up.
Athletic trainer Wes Brown has made his way over. And that was Ball who.
When you're doing stuff like that, I understand these guys are professionals. They're supposed to behave in a certain manner. You can't help but want to retaliate. You can't help but want to retaliate when somebody do you like that, bro. Stephen Edwards says, at work in the bushes, let's go, bro. Super duper salute to you. Candy Abel says, dirty street play. LOL. Gerald says, hands down, dirty, cuz. The Essence says, muddy play. 4Def20 says, dude can't make videos, so he just reacts to stuff. Garbage. Shout out to you, 4Def20. The Essence says, muddy play. Trey Original says, new era SGA might win B2B type ish. Hold on, guys. Let me do something real quick. I just want to do this real quick. Y'all forgive me.
World and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing. know about your scary ass sitting at home.
Getting along with each other.
Lou, I feel like you.
They have possibly faced the blackball from Young Thug over the Spider Nation imprint. 2 album release dates being pushed back to possibly affect the release of YFN Lucha's album. And oh, okay, bro, my bad. I was just saying. You about right though, but shout out to you. Stephen Edwards also on the way to work. I'm listening though. Later game Trey, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Essence says that's mud. That's not dirt. Yeah, that's a dirty play, bro. A muddy play, excuse me. That what we gonna call it? Bam Adebayo against the Wizards tonight on Tuesday. That's Tuesday. We talking about now. That boy hurt. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm gonna check on him, see if he's okay. I apologize on that one. I got hit in the head, didn't really know where I was, but I'm gonna check on him, see if he's okay.
Nah, hold on. Here you go.
Head, didn't really know where I was. I apologize on that one. I mean, I got hit in the head, didn't really know where I was, but I'm gonna check on him and see if he's okay and everything.
LaMelo, it kind of looked
Why is this
on film that you might have grabbed his leg. I mean, did you intentionally grab his leg?
I haven't even seen. Like I said, I got hit in the head, didn't even know where I was, but yeah, just playing basketball. But like I said, sorry, and I'm gonna check on him. I apologize on that one. I mean, I got hit in the head.
So LaMelo has dirty player muscle memory.
Okay and everything.
You got dirty play muscle memory then. That's what you got. You have dirty play muscle memory. That instantly comes to mind. That's the first thing that come to your mind. Oh, I go down, I'm taking somebody with me. Take your foul. If you don't get called, just keep balling. That's how it go, bro. Like, what are you doing? Anyway. Eric Spoelstra had something to say about it. Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra said LaMelo should have been ejected early in the second quarter after the Charlotte Hornets star point guard yanked Bam Adebayo's left foot on a rebound, sending the Heat center hard to the floor and injuring his lower back. Adebayo ended up missing the rest of the game, a 126-127 overtime win by the Hornets in Tuesday night's play-in game. Though Spoelstra repeatedly made it clear that the Heats made no excuse for losing what was a thriller, the Miami coach says there's no place in the game for ball tripping up Adebayo. And I agree. It's a dirty move. It was a dirty move, and you were caught. In the Galactic, what's up with it?
Good play. It's a dangerous play. Obviously, I think it's funny. I think it's a stupid play. It's a dangerous play. Obviously, our best player is out. I'm not making an excuse. The Hornets played great, and they made those plays down the stretch. We had our opportunities to win. I just, that's a shame. He should be penalized for that. I don't think that belongs in the game. Tripping guys, shenanigans, and Curtis was there. It's his responsibility to see that. And if it's not his responsibility, then Zach's got to see it. If, somebody has got to see that, and that, he should have been thrown out of the game, for that.
LaMelo, it kind of looked like on film that you.
It's no way around it. It's no way around it. It's a dirty play. LaMelo is playing the role. This nigga is the point man and the henchman. This nigga is the all-star and the henchman. Who was that dirty? Who was the all-star that played that dirty? Because the guys I'm about to name weren't all-stars, but they had them henchmen that come in the game specifically to take you out. Like they'll send a Charles Oakley. The Knicks will send a Charles Oakley in the game to come clean you up. The Knicks will send Charles Oakley in the game to come get rid of you. Detroit. The bad boys in Detroit will send hold on. Who was the dirtiest NBA? Well, let me go to the bad boys of Detroit. Let me go get Kurt Rambis. All the motherfucker who was knocking people's teeth out, bro. They was knocking teeth, bro. Physically aggressive, defense-oriented team that dominated the NBA, winning back-to-back titles in 89 and 90. Joe Dumars, Bill Laimbeer. The Jordan rules. Intensely physical defensive strategies devised by the Detroit Pistons, specifically coach Chuck Daly, to hinder Chicago Bulls superstar Michael Jordan in the late 1980s. Bruh. LaMelo is playing old school basketball. Hit them likes, y'all. Run them likes up, please. We need y'all to run them likes up. Man, hold on. Run the likes up. Y'all doing running like hit the likes on your way in or out. The essence says Dennis Rodman. Facts. Dennis Rodman, Latrell Sprewell. These were guys who these are the goons, the knuckleheads. These are the ones they put in the game to take you out. LaMelo is playing the point man and the henchman at the same time. This nigga took out the star player. That's what we got the 7th and 8th man on the bench for. We got these niggas, not the 6th, not the Jason Terry. We need him. But the 7th, 8th, 9th, when we start getting that deep into the bench, those are the ones who's supposed to do that job. Not LaMelo, nigga. This nigga risk getting ejected. This nigga took out the star player. Nigga, you won't score 88 points tonight, nigga. How many did Bam just score? 83 to beat Kobe or something like that? 85, whatever he scored. You won't score that tonight. It won't happen. You won't do that tonight. Nope. Swoop. Oops. Whoop-de-doo. He fell on his back. Whoop-de-doo. Nah. This man playing the henchman, bruh. Took Bam out. Hold on, bro. Man, get Nelly up out. Look at Bam wincing in pain. Oh! Uh-oh. Are they questioning it? Does this comment make sense? Bam Adebayo literally fell on his ass, but claiming he's injured. Was able to walk back to the locker room without any help. If he wasn't gambling, he'd be playing through it even if he was hurt. Do or die situation, but he cares more about winning his bets. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? We ain't talking about you right now. We talking about this guy. Swoop. What's the phrase? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You won't get 88 tonight, boy. Hold on. How many did Bam Adebayo score to break Kobe's record? $83. $83. You won't do that tonight, boy. I promise you that. Man's over there on Twitch saying I'm sleepy. but I'm hungry. That nap is going to have to wait. Mike from the Ville says, you feeling generous, like the content. Donate to $ the Rumornati Network on Cash App, and PayPal is open for donations as well. And on Twitch, you can also donate your bits over there on Twitch. Let's go. He also says, follow the socials. Rumornati is on X, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. Let's go. Super duper salute to y'all. Gregory Bean says, I feel like conspiracy theories are intellectually lazy and proves just how stupid society is. Gregory Bean says, LaMelo did his thing. Be the change that you want to see. The Essence says, Latrell, hit the likes on your way in or out. Mike from the Ville says, please hit the likes. Run the likes up, please. Please hit the likes. Run the likes up, please. And yes, and if you are feeling any kind of generosity and you want to see the channel grow, you can go right here to the main page of this YouTube channel, right above the subscribe button, and scroll down to the links, and you will see the PayPal right here and the PayPal link right here and the Linktree link. The Linktree is also here for all the socials. Let's continue. Anyway, yeah, LaMelo, it was a dirty play, but if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. This is how you get to a championship. We've been crying about ball, not him, basketball, NBA, being soft for what, the past 10 years, all us old fogies. We have been complaining about how soft the NBA has been for the past whatever years. To that comment on Twitter, I can agree that if sports betting if this was a different era, I'm going to say sports betting probably allegedly does play a role. But if this was a different era, man, we seen guys play with a tooth knocked out of their mouth. Didn't Russell somebody from this era that's that tough, Russell Westbrook, didn't this fool's head get dented like 4 inches inward? Didn't this dude have like a cereal bowl dent inside his head 4 or 5 inches deep and still kept playing? Not to mention Kobe, Jordan, and the numerous other predecessors that played ball under whatever conditions. We don't come from an era of, oh, it's hot. I need to quit because it's real, real hot. LeBron was real, real hot and stopped playing basketball. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that, bro? LeBron was real, real hot and stopped playing basketball for a whole game because he was. I'm hot. I need to sit down. I'm hot. Nigga, you moving around, you running, you're in a fucking gym. Of course you're hot, bitch. What are you talking? Oh, man, I'm real, real hot. I need a break. I'm hot. So fun. If you don't get you some Gatorade and get back out there, bro, I'm cramping up. I'm hot. You get paid millions and millions of dollars not to cramp up, nigga. To play through the cramp up. And to be hot. Man, I'm hot. John Starks would take you out too. Fact, Stephen Edwards. John Starks was a dirty, but I remember they called him Clank Man one time. I remember one time they called him Clank Man. That motherfucker. What was it, a championship, a playoff? It was a playoff game. Was it again? What's the playoff game? He missed like 7 or 8 3 to clang, clang. They called him Clank Man one show. I was like, Jesus. Man. Don't mind me, I'm just looking. Say Steve Nash would take you out. Steve Nash was a little dirty. Oh, what was all them bruh. Hold on. I can't think of the name. Not the one that rubbed his face. Hornacek, he was a little dirty bastard too. What's the one with the dark man? Oh, bruh. They were dirty. They were dirty. Stephen A would say, don't do that, Rumor. Don't do what, bro? Big Homie Slim say, yo, Rumor, what up? Chat, what up? What up with it? Big Homie Slim, yo, don't mind me. I'm just looking, says Nash. Big Homie Slim, shouting out everybody. X says Jordan had the flu and put up 40 points. Let's go. Oh, he talking about don't do that against LeBron. Let's go, X said. Facts, bro, and super duper salute. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. The Essence says the cramp game. LOL. Mike from the Ville says magnets in the basketball. That's one conspiracy that I heard. Really? XS says, good morning, Rumor and the Nation. Shout out to you, man. Good morning, super duper salute. Top of the AM. Gregory Bean says, people were claiming everything was rigged even before sports apps. Boy, I just fumbled all over the word before. Even wait, it gets worse. The Essence says, back in the day, we used to send the goons in and call them the cleanup crew. Facts. Don't mind me saying, I'm just looking. It's from Harden. Gregory Bean says, I feel like conspiracy theories are intellectually lazy and proves just how stupid society is. Oh, I think I read that already, guys. Then he says, Will Smith slapped the ish out of Chris Rock live on TV, and people were like, that's not real. No, that was a real slap. He tried to remove skin from that brother's face. Kirk got kaboomed in 4K and people were like, that's not real. That's crazy. Karl Malone, how I forget Karl Malone? Mike from the Ville says, Gregory, I wouldn't say it's fake, but I will say it's two actors that act good acting. What? Gregory, I wouldn't say it's fake, but I will say two actors that's good acting. Okay, could have been just more acting. The Essence says Karl Malone. Facts. Mike from the Ville said they said it in court. The bullet that killed Charlie Kirk didn't come from the sniper rifle. Conspiracies be right to a point. Bill Laimbeer and Rick Smits, dirty players. Bro, you will get taken out. Who's the dirty player of this era? I'm not going to lie. I don't watch until it gets to around this time. When college ball, March Madness, like right before March Madness starts, I start watching college ball. When it ends, that's when I pick up on NBA. Who's the dirty player now? Looks like it was this guy. Who else? But I'm going to just say this. Bring some of that back. Bring some of that toughness back. Somebody got thrown down on the ground yesterday, all kind. It was running in. I'm with all that. Bring the old smoke NBA back. Toughen these guys up. Stop calling these weak ass fouls. This is some of the toughest ball I've been seeing lately in the past 5 years. Draymond, how did I forget about Draymond? It's 1,000 clips and reels of him kicking people in their groin, poking people in their eye, grabbing dudes by the corner of their mouth and turning them around. All like this. My bad, Draymond. How did I forget your main accolade, your number one attribute, your best characteristic? You're the dirtiest nigga in the NBA. The dirtiest. Hit them likes. 3 more, get us to 10, man. What y'all doing? Hit them likes. Let's go. 3 more, get us to 10. Gregory Bean says, I'm not saying who did it. I'm saying that it happened. The Essence says that slap was real. Mike from the Ville says, I ain't say the Ooten was fake. The conspiracy was the sniper wasn't the one who did it. X said Draymond Green. Facts. Another conspiracy, he's still alive. Gregory Bean says, Mike from the Ville, yeah, that was a stage. They would say it was a stage and floor, some ish like that. Homie is gone. Draymond is Mr. Fisticuffs. Jafarius Cole said, yep, Green and Dort. Both dirty as F. Who is Dort? Hold on, I ain't up on Dort. Hold on. Motorsport. Use a Dort. Who is Dort? Play for the Thunder? Why don't I know? I don't know this dude. Luguents? Is it Lugents or Luguents? Or is it Lugents or how you say Lou Dort? He dirty. Maybe I always overlook this guy some. Maybe I don't know this dude.
Tonight, Lou Dort made some news for once again hurting a superstar.
Lou Dort could have and should have got hands put on.
Lou Dort is a notoriously dirty player. The current undisputed champion of the world of dirty ass basketball is on your team, Oklahoma City. And his name's Lou Dort.
Everybody hates this man Lou Dort right now, and it's completely justified. For a long time, Draymond Green was the NBA's own WWE superstar, but now it's this guy right here. Draymond Green walked so Lou Dort could run. You thought
that nigga don't look like his voice. What the hell? Bro, this Lou Dort dude is crazy. I see. I'm watching. I see y'all in the comments letting me know. Yeah, this mother. Sheesh. Woo! He's the reason. What's Gun Buddy name? Who think he NBA young boy? They just showed him. He's the reason he stopped jumping like that, ain't it? Gun Buddy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The boy who think he young boy. Play for Memphis Grizzlies. Always doing a little gritty dance. Whatever his name is. This nigga's dirty.
kicking nuts was crazy. This dude right here grabs the whole package with zero shame, and he's got a whole list of opposing star players that have been victims of his dirty plays. Lou Dort might be the most hated player in the NBA right now, and that's not just by the fans, but even by his opponents. Look at bruh face right now. Lou Dort did this, got him looking possessed, and all this hate is completely justified because Lou Dort might be playing innocent, but he knows exactly what he's doing. This is why everyone hates Lou Dort.
I ain't gonna lie. I rock with Lou Dort just off of that. I don't even. He trying to win, bruh. He trying to win, bruh. Listen. He's trying to win, bruh. Right, Ja Morant, my bad, guys. He's trying to win. Give me Lou Dort. Give me Draymond. At this point, give me LaMelo Ball. We're going to take out your main player. Your star player ain't going to be a star tonight, buddy. 2 more likes. Get us to 10, please. 2 more likes. Run the likes up, y'all. Show some love. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Don't be a dork. Hit the like. Or I'm going to send Lou Dort to get you right. Mike from the Ville says the F kind of name is Lou Dort. Big Homie Slim says his wife is his replacement. Look how they're putting her in the spotlight now. Yeah, I stumbled all over that too. He's talking about Charlie Kirk. Big Homie Slim says allegedly Kirk was unalive because he began to speak out against Zionists who were helping him in position. And since he went off plan, they took him out. The Essence says, damn. Gregory Bean says, I'm a Lakers fan. Michael Rivera says, sheesh, let's find some Lou Dort clips. Big Homie Slim, also, there's a sub convo in the chat. If you guys know, you know. Said the bullet didn't match any gun the bullet didn't match the gun they recovered. Essence says, like, share, comment, and sub up. Let's go, please. Javarius Cole says, yep, both Green and Dort are dirty as F. Okay, we all caught up. All right, we're going to move on, guys. We're going to move on. Lou Dort, you dirty. You dirty summer. LaMelo, shout out. Listen, I'm not advising any young sports players to do something dirty or play dirty or nothing like that. I'm going to just say the old saying is, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And I'm going to just leave it like that. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Mel says, I played dirty. Am I playing dirty or am I just playing hard? And he says, Ja Morant played for the Hornets. I thought Ja Morant played for the Grizzlies. Damn it, I'm all out of it. Said Dort looked like Rodman. And Mike from the Essence says Dort looked like Rodman. The Essence says Dort looked like Rodman. Mike from the Field says Lou Dirt. Damn. Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie and Vlad TV. We won't be here long. We just gonna touch on the topic. Lil Boosie and Vlad TV. I know you guys seen what's going on with that, right? Right. Little Boosie is leaving Vlad TV. Boosie says he's now doing his own interviews after DJ Vlad allegedly denied his $5,000 pay increase for interviews.
I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He ain't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
Uh-oh. Y'all get ready. In 7 months. Let's go. I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
So Boosie said, excuse me. Boosie wants to leave Vlad. Well, he left Vlad. He's doing his thing. Shout out to Beast. Oh, what's up, Beast? 909. Why you leave the 100 Side Media team, bro? What's up with it, Beast? I didn't leave. I think I kind of got pushed out, it seemed like. Or just like not included or something like that. You know, it ain't no hard feelings. It's always love, bro. If you up on the lives, you check any of the lives, I always show love to Whack and all that type shit. And I shout out the 100 Side. Keep It G came over here. You know, on one of the lives. We had a big live. It was like, I don't know, something was going crazy one day. It was like 70,000, bro. And not like this, but it and yeah. I show love then. I always show love, bro. You know, it's always love. It's just I guess I kind of got pushed out because of my I didn't really talk much on the stage. Cause that's where everybody else shines and does their thing. So I let them do that. You know what I mean? And I just kind of found my own position and I kind of got pushed out the way and, you know, like it wasn't no hate. No. I don't think it was Ray Gibbs hating. No, not at all. I don't think Ray was hating. I don't know if anybody was hating. Actually, I think it was just choices and decisions were made and, you know, people were chose. They already had their main players that they chose, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it worked out for who it worked for. I just felt like the choices were made and it ain't no hard feelings, but it's like, you know, when I first came in, I will always say, I salute Whack 100 for allowing us to even use his name to be able to expand because there's no telling where else you can go with this. You know, and when he started doing the thing with CEO Reek and they were doing like the podcast thing, like see how now I'm talking, I always kind of had ambitions to do something like this, right? So that's where it came from for real. You know, I kind of just got pushed to the side. I guess I didn't produce fast enough and then I ain't gonna lie, Beast, there was something, you know, with my commentary in some of the beginning of the videos that I think some people may not have liked, but you know what I mean? And I just got choices and decisions got made, bro, and I respect it. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what it is. But yeah, they cool, bro. They cool, and I fuck with them. You know what I mean? It's just hey, you got to make your own bones out in this world. You feel what I'm saying? B says, yeah, bro, you mad, entertaining, and funny as fuck on the fly. Yo, hopefully something can be worked out. But regardless, wish you the best, homie. Listen, I wish you the best too, bro, and I appreciate you for tapping in. If you could put in a good word for me, bro, I always shout out the 100 side, bro. Check anybody who come in here. And anytime they, listen, I know it's people who come to the, you know how it is. Everybody don't like whack. I let it be known, hey, go to the 100 side and say the shit that you want to say and see what happened to your ass. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if it's a word you can put in, bro, I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? If it's any way I could, because it's always love. I just, you know, I'm really trying to make something happen or do something or see how far I could take this shit, bro. But I appreciate you, bro, for tapping in regardless, bro. Thank you, my nigga. For real, for real. Gregory Bean with the laughing emojis. B says, oh, okay, I read the 100, super duper salute. He said, but it's about the media. Clubhouse TV don't talk much on the stage either. Yeah, but I think, shit, I gotta give it to that nigga Clubhouse TV, bro. That nigga produces so fucking fast. That motherfucker is fast, bro. Like, I'll shout out, bro. That nigga is fast. And Ray Give is fast as well and consistent and shenanigans and, you know what I mean? So it was just like, damn, it ain't really no room. I'm getting pushed to the side. And so I let it happen. But it's all love, my nigga. Let me get back off in these chats. And we gonna talk about this Boosie shit, y'all. The Essence says, B, salute, bro. Shout out to the 100 side. Let's go. He said, but it's about the media. Okay. XA says Boosie should have been self-snitching. Boosie should have been self-snitching on his own platform from the jump. Either way, I don't give a fuck. He's a rat too, that nigga said. B said it's all good, player. We'll see what's up, man. I appreciate you, bro. Super duper salute, man. Shout out to y'all. The most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world, man. Y'all so aggravating. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. Y'all so aggravating, dog. Aggravating as hell. I mean, y'all so aggravating, but y'all so much appreciated, man. Most appreciated chat in the game, most aggravated chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. But yeah, Boosie, man, this dude, is he wrong? I agree with what said. He should have left Vlad. Hold on, what Mel says? I was saying I played for the Hornets. Mels, you don't play for no damn Hornets. Shout out to everybody over there on Twitch. Super duper salute. Mels, you don't play for no damn Hornets. You play for the Cornets, nigga. That shit was corny as fuck. Anyway, Boosie should have been did this. He should have, I think it was easier for him to go sit down with Vlad and just let him edit, do everything, and Vlad just pay me. That was working. I seen somebody earlier say Boosie is dying out and he needed to do this anyway. How do y'all feel about that? Let's see what Sean Cotton had to say about this though.
Oh man. No more Vlad and Boosie interviews. It gets like that.
They'll be back. I guarantee you we will see another Vlad and Boosie interview. Unless something happens to one of them, I guarantee you we gonna see another Vlad and Boosie interview. That nigga say Vlad and Boosie. Vlad and Boosie talking there. I guarantee you we gonna see another Vlad and Boosie interview. Will it be before this year is out?
It gets like that. It's a real tricky game. It's a new business. Vlad pioneered it. I'm gonna give him the credit. Vlad was the first one paying for interviews. Although Vlad was also the main one saying, we're always talking about how much he don't pay for interviews.
Mike from the Ville, didn't we just talk about this? Vlad, we just discussed that.
Like that. It's a real tricky game. It's a new business. Vlad pioneered it. I'm gonna give him the credit. Vlad was the first one paying for interviews. Although Vlad was also the main one saying, we're always talking about how much he don't pay for interviews and this and that. COVID happened. He started paying his guests. But it turned out to be good because now everybody wins. The interviews are better. People are more, they're more, the energy is just better when you pay somebody sometimes because everybody's eating, everybody's leaving happy. The viewers are happy, the interviewee is happy, and the interviewer is happy. But it gets tricky with the numbers because, like I said, this is a new business and it's really hard to see what somebody's really worth. Now, a lot of people, Boosie just came out saying that, he's not doing no more Vlad interviews because, they couldn't agree on the $5,000 increase. I think Boosie is worth that $5,000 increase. If that was me, if I was Vlad, I would have did it. Because Boosie doesn't do a lot of interviews. If you see a lot of these people,
you're right. Okay, I was about to say he's right though. Boosie doesn't. He did keep his interviewing kind of exclusive to Vlad. Does Boosie have a Cam Capone interview? Has Boosie been on, let's just say, No Jumper, or I don't think he would. Would GQ interview Boosie? Like, I don't know. What other platform? Like, does he do radio? Has he been on The Breakfast Club in recent years? Has he been on, who else? Like, who the fuck else would even interview Boosie? Like, it ain't really nowhere for him to go if he not doing the small time interviews, which would water him down, and Vlad was giving him, let's just say, 20,000 per sitting or 10. I don't know. Like, it really was where the fuck else was he going to interview at? Because the small platforms, I don't got $5,000 to give a nigga like Boosie to sit down and, nigga, I ain't got 5 bands, nigga. Boy, you want this $122, nigga? You want this gift card to Chick-fil-A? The fuck?
The OG Percy's, the Charleston Whites, it's a lot of people who do a lot of interviews, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But Boosie's somebody who doesn't do a lot of interviews, and you could really pay him. And he hasn't been on Boosie in about 8 months.
Who eat the skin on a cucumber, bro? I don't be eating the skin part.
So the interview went crazy. A lot has passed. That's a lot to talk about. Vlad's just, I heard he's kind of, Vlad is Vlad, man. Like, but yeah, it's a tricky game. Charleston White kind of ruined the game too. Everybody wants, Charleston White is running around talking about how much he makes per interview. So now everybody's trying to
get 10 bands.
And it's not too many Charleston Whites in this interview space. I think Boosie, it's Boosie, Charleston White, and everybody else is seasonal, just depending on what's going on. But you got like Woody from Atlanta. He had hit me up and tried to charge me $10,000, and I don't get it. I don't get a lot of these dudes like
Woody chasing the check. Woody called him and offered him, say, "Hey, bro, what's up? Y'all want to do an interview? Yeah, just give me $10,000." What? Nigga, you called me. Nigga, you called me. What the fuck I'm supposed to, nigga, if you don't get the bitch, then you call me.
And if that's your work, if that's what you feel like.
Hey y'all, I'm just letting y'all know I'm doing interviews. You could just give me $10,000. If y'all watch Battle Rap, y'all know who I got this from. What you looking for? The nigga he was talking to, dog. That's the fuck I'm looking for. The nigga he was talking to. Tell you who you talking to like that, boy. That's disrespectful. Don't call me talking about, yeah, bro, I do it for 10. A nigga like, you jump on that for a star. Of course I'm reaching. Somebody like this would never call and say I'll do it for 10,000. Jay-Z, right? But let's just say, or who else is a name, like a name that will bring something to say cheese to make it, like it would have to be like a real name, to call up Sean, like Woody. The boy don't need you. Scotty Williams. Facts. That boy Scotty Williams know. Kitchen clean. Shout out Clean Paper, man. That boy know. That nigga said, who he talking to? And they said, who? He said, what you looking for? The nigga he talking to, dog.
Like you're worth, that's what you feel like you're worth, but y'all aren't making $10,000. Y'all aren't even making the money back a lot of the times. So it was like, we pay y'all $10,000 and the interview only makes $7,000, and then it's just, we lose, you win. And that's okay. That's how the business goes sometimes. I get it. But if I clearly see you're not making $10,000, why would I pay you $10,000 and you hitting me up? So I didn't understand that from Moody. Like, these people aren't trying to build with you. They're not trying to, because when I found Charleston, it was, I didn't pay him for the first two. Then I slowly started paying him $1,500. Then we built the $2,500. Then we built the $5,000. Then we got the $10,000. It's like a lot of these dudes, they come out, you may have a story or two, and you coming out trying to charge $5,000-$10,000 when you're really a $1,500 cat. You're really a $2,000 cat.
That's not what he's saying for Boosie, though. Boosie is, I'm going to say Boosie is well deserving of his number because he does numbers. I would like to see how this Boosie interviews go. This is going to be the determining factor for what he gets for interviews now. How many numbers he does off of Vlad's platform. Yes, it's still his opinion, but something has to be said, whether you like him or not. Something has to be said for the platform, for Vlad having the numbers, the platform, the people who are the guaranteed number of people who are gonna watch, and then the interaction, because there are people who are watching just because of the controversy. They feel like Vlad is gonna ask some questions that Boosie may not be comfortable asking, or he's gonna take maybe in the beginning, I don't know if he does that now, but they would say, Vlad gets the rap for asking the police questions, right? When they first started talking, a lot of people are watching because they want to see the interaction between a street guy and an alleged police reporting vlogger or content creator. Alleged, right? There's no proof or any of what they say about Vlad, but I'm saying this is a lot of the numbers come from things like that. It's not just because it's Boosie saying some words. This is going to put the real value on, this is going to put the real number on Boosie's value. What he does on his own. How can you tell if somebody is bodied? Huh? Like Dick Gregory said, huh? Huh? How can you tell if somebody is bodied? I want to see, I got to see these numbers. And then I think, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. I thought Boosie, didn't this nigga say he was charging $5.99 or some shit like that to watch the hold on, wait. This ain't the first time he spoke. There's a longer video of this. There's a longer video of this, bro. What the fuck? I thought it was a longer video where he spoke on. Is this the long one? Pause. Oh shit. Big Ant. I should try. Let me see.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
Uh-oh. Y'all get ready. Been 7 months. Let's go.
Where's Boosie's channel?
I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He ain't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so.
Somebody said Boosie need to go to Club Shay Shay. Somebody said Boosie need to go to. Should Boosie go to the Shannon Sharp show? Mike from the Ville Stupid say Vlad done milked the cow. Now Boosie gotta find work. Johnson 314 says Boosie should have been did that, but it's too late because every time he go viral, Vlad just gonna post a flashback. You know what? That's exactly what's gonna happen. He's not wrong for doing that. He owns the content. X said, didn't you say he should have done this earlier as well? Do Boosie need to be careful all that? Oh, be careful, da-da-da. Mel's on Twitch says, I don't think Boosie is worth whatever he's asking. A lot of people don't like him, and most people are sick of him. Wow. Such strong sentiments. I didn't think it was that serious, but there, there are people who don't, who have a great disdain for Boosie. But I think overall, people are more accepting. Even the people they don't like, they'll watch you just to say F you on the video. He'll get numbers. What kind of numbers? I don't know. Hold on, let's look at these numbers real quick. First, let me read these chats. Vlad plays the longevity game with his guests, Johnson says. Facts. Vlad is, like him or not, and it could just be the way the chips fell for him, or it could be that he's very calculated, but what he has is long-standing relationships with these people. He has a reputable platform that these people would love to come to. I don't think he makes any of his guests feel uncomfortable. Besides maybe Sue Surf, I seen ask him something. I don't know. But for the most part, everybody, they come up there. Everything is willing. Everything is willingly. They do it all willingly. He just asks the questions. Gregory Bean says Boosie is going to stay paid. He's the Chitlin Circuit God. I say that's facts, 1,000%. 1,000%. I will give him that. I'm just talking about this venture on YouTube. How I just want to know what the numbers will do. Let's see real quick. Let's look at Vlad and Boosie's numbers. Let's just get an idea. Let me see. Boosie, Vlad TV. It's probably all of the same shit is probably gonna come up, but let's just see. Okay, boom. Let me see. We doing 87K. 325K in 6 months. That's the full interview. Wow. 370K. 488K. 1.5. 1.5. 1.6. These are full interviews doing them 1.5. 659. This is like 6 months ago. Like, all right. 1.7. 143K. Hit the likes, y'all. Run the likes up. We 5 away from 15. What percentage of these numbers do you see Boosie getting on his own platform, y'all? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say what he should be getting based off of who he is. Just off of who he is. He should be getting at least $100K per interview on his own platform. Without the roots that Vlad planted. Vlad got roots planted in. Vlad got people who will just watch it because he drops it. You know what I mean? He has loyals who will turn it on and let it play even if they don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? Boosie should do $100K. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Boosie should do $100K on his interviews on his own platform, right? Over there on Twitch, Mel says, we sick of his raggedy ass opinion. Damn. Mike from the Ville says, Vlad, that's when I messed up Boosie and Vlad. I did it again. Boosie and Vlad, I mixed the shit up. This nigga say, Vlad has a reputation for doing good interviews. Boosie has a reputation for being interviewed by Vlad. We know how this is going to work. Gregory Bean says 100%. Well, he sends the 100 emoji. Willie Reed says, yes, you effing wrong. I'm wrong about what, Willie Reed? Do you think he should get more than 100,000 or less? I'm saying he should get at least 100,000. RJG Capricorn says 200. He should get 200? 200K? Mike from the Field says the first couple should get 100,000. Let's beat the comment section up. Get the likes up. Essence says, let's go. The Essence super duper salute to you. Xed says Boosie just need to become a blogger. Johnson says Boosie don't like to put his crew on. I seen him out personally, and Boosie was the only one shining while his crew was looking like robbers compared to Yo Gotti crew or any other rapper's crew. And you can look at Boosie's eyes and tell he's been tired. That's not good for diabetics. The Essence says Vlad numbers are going to tower Boosie's. Mike from the Field says Boosie also went to prison, which effed up his career before he could really blow up. Johnson 314 says, let's be honest, Boosie came in the game with T.I., Gotti, Jeezy, and the only one still performing at small clubs. Boosie's supposed to be bossed up like Gotti them. Okay, that's why Mike from the Ville said he also went to prison, which messed his career up. Stephen Edwards says, I hear you, my brother. Gregory Bean says, Boosie gonna stay paid. Okay, Chitlin Circuit God, facts. On that good tree, Steven, every day, Jay a day, keep the stress and the doctor away. Mike from the Ville says, Johnson says, Boosie only makes money in small markets that he's been performing for years ago. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. They keep giving him the money. He keep getting the turnout. 3 more likes to get us to 15, y'all. Let's go. He keep getting the money. He keep getting the turnout. They keep popping out for him. Why wouldn't he keep going? It's either that or go try to play a game they don't want me in. I'm not so loved and accepted and revered when I play the game like this amongst these people, right? But when I'm right here in this pocket where they love me at, they're going to take care of me. They're going to make sure I always, so I get it. It's nothing wrong with being a Chitlin Circuit trapper for the entirety of your career. Think about how many people from Houston, Texas, or Texas, period, have been Chitlin Circuit trapping the entirety of their career and are multi-millionaires. Think about how many people have been doing the Chitlin Circuit trapping in Northern Cali, Southern Cali, the Bay Area, for multitude of years. The Midwest, a multitude of, it is nothing wrong with the Chitlin Circuit. You got to give them credit. So Boosie can do all the small venues. He can sell to it can be 10,000 to 200,000 people that love him and support him wholeheartedly. He will, as long as he don't go do nothing ridiculously irrational with that money, he should be okay. The ones after him should be okay, and so on and so forth with good financial decisions. Mike from the Ville says there's a lane for Boosie. He could do it without Vlad. RJG says, exactly. I'm from Houston. Platinum in the city. Chief Ghost. At Chief Ghost says, get a job. Thank you, Chief Ghost. Thank you, RJG. Thank you, Mike from the Ville. Thank all of y'all. The most aggravating, but the most appreciated chat in the world. Super duper salute to y'all. Big homie Slim, Gregory Bean, everybody in the chat. He said, who is Chief Boosie? Shout out to Johnson. Shout out to Xed. Shout out to Mills. Shout out to Stephen Edwards. Hold on. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Scotty Williams. Hold on. Shout out to the Essence. Shout out to Beast 909. Shout out to hold on, where we at? Hold on. Javarius Cole. Hold on. How far up is gonna let me go? Sandy Smith. Sandy Smith says LaMelo Ball is a good basketball player. Okay, I didn't even see that. My bad, Sonny. Shout out to you. As far as it let me go. All right, now let me get back to these chats. I never understood why Boosie's still performing at small venues when he's been in the game this long, Johnson says. Boosie is putting on his own tours. Instead of going to he might get on a tour where you know how to get a bunch of older artists and all the older rappers, and then you might get 15, 20,000 here. Boosie go get 20,000 doing a feature, a video, and a walkthrough. The same money that they're going to pay Boosie to run himself crazy and not be able to be home and doing stuff like what he's doing right now, cooking his own food, going fishing, hanging out with his kids, teaching, we got videos of him having his little daughter telling kind of walk off. Boosie ain't worried about none of that. He really, for lack of better terms, he's a made man. It's automated for Boosie. All he has to do is keep his foot on the gas. The only thing his money can do at this point, if he stayed on top of his finances properly, the only thing his money can do is slow down. It's not going to run out. But yeah, I think Boosie will be all right. Mills over there on Twitch says, is Boosie going to be as honest with himself versus with Vlad? He can't see that it ain't as easy as he thinks it is. Boosie can't even sell his own album. Oh my God. That wasn't the album, it was the movies though. But hold on, Mills, this is not something that they have to buy. They could just click it and watch it. As opposed to that movie he was trying to sell when he told them niggas, they was on there talking about Boosie, we love you, man, because this movie or whatever, something wasn't doing numbers. I think it was this movie. Then she says he's going to start saying the most outlandish things just to get clicks and views. He'll end up selling himself. And I can tell you from what I've seen, it ain't that damn easy to get views. The whole hood love you, but the YouTube streets ain't fair. The YouTube streets love Boosie. It ain't that easy to get views if you don't already have a following or you're not doing nothing ridiculous and wild to get the views to come in. If you're, if you're not grasping at straws, if you're not intentionally disrespecting people, and it's a long game if you doing it that way. But Boosie comes with a built-in following. Of those 1 million viewers, 300,000, 500,000 that's on the clips and stuff like that. Boosie should get 100,000 on his interviews, at least. The Essence says, keep in mind, Boosie, an older Negro, all he got to do is invest, right? Mike from the Ville says, link back up with Webby. He got a movie on Tubi, I think. Mike from the Ville says, also, I think he should take a year off, get his health right, come up with a game plan, and attack the algorithm on his own. Anonymous says, Boosie needs to manage his diabetes, not managing other. Oh, my goodness. Johnson 314 says, I just think he needs to fall back. He's been performing at clubs for decades. The Essence says, shout out to you, bro. Keep shining, stay water, bro. Mike from the Ville says, He can do that easy. Facts. Saying outlandish things is the literal job title of a rapper, RJG says. That's what rappers are supposed to do, say outlandish things. Speaking of which, All-Star JR says, I fuck hoes and send them. Send truckloads to cities. We hit hoods, take niggas, cuss those, and kill them. What? We hit hoods, take niggas, cuss those, and kill them? Bruh. One more like to get us to 15, man. Run the likes up, please. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. We're going to move on, though, man. Shout out to Boosie. We're going to watch and see what happens. We're going to watch the interviews. And now, one of the things that need to be addressed this is probably the interview that's going to do the most numbers, right? The one after the one he's editing now, because now people are going to want to hear the story. You would think. You would want to hear him talk about this. What exactly was the numbers that prompted you to leave, Vlad? Maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe they don't. It's me, your friend says Boosie is a nut. I'm a dog. I'm a nut. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's what Bam said when he fell on his ass yesterday. Ooh, ooh. Look at that. The Essence says, beat the like button up, y'all. Let's support the room. Super duper salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Run the likes up. 4 more, get us to 20. We finna get them gunshots at 20. All right. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. It's all kind of nonsense going on, right? Nonsense. Y'all seen this? This Will Smith and Jada Pinkett BS going on again. So she's come out recently, man, and said she humiliated Will Smith to protect Will Smith.
Just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt.
What is that song in the background? Hold on, man. Get that song out of here. Get that song out of here.
But
you and I decided we were going.
Y'all seen this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's the dog. She's the mutt. She's the dog. She's the mutt. Mel says over there on Twitch, I'm starting to believe Nicki Minaj. She said, anytime hoes want us to forget about something, Will Smith gets put in the headlines. Damn. Big Homie Slim says, hey, that's one bullet Tupac did dodge. Oh my God, bro. That's funny, bro. Mike from the Ville says, hearing your wife saying that sitting at a red table in front of a production team and cameras gotta be embarrassing, fam. Man, that has to be the most embarrassing. Xed says on the picture, Jada looks like one of them creatures in Will's movie, I Am Legend. That's funny as hell. The Essence says, bro, Jada struck again. That was effed up. She struck again. Jada Pinkett's full-time job is to make Will Smith look as bad as possible, Mike from the Ville says. That's crazy. RJG says Yo. We ain't gonna be here long. Let's see though. What the hell is this?
What?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So, you, during that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. Right. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
By sucking his meat and giving him pussy? What? You gave him pussy while you were married and you said that was such a joy. It was such a joy to jump on his penis. It was such a joy to have his penis against her cheeks. Did you hear this bit? This motherfucker got... Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh my God, bro. Bro, Will. This man been accused of what? Homosexual acts. Shit, that's about it, right? What else bad? Everything else bad that's happened to Will besides that homosexual accusation, which is bad according to him, right? If it's not true. I don't know if he feels it's bad. Let's just say, I don't even want to say what's bad or not. People are sensitive, and I do not mean to offend anyone. But the only things that were questionable, right, was the allegations of him being right. Everything else, it's been because of her. Am I wrong? Or anything else bad or funny looking because of Will, it's been because of her, right? Am I wrong? Am I missing anything? Did he screw anybody over in business? Did he, oh wait, I heard he had something to do with Aunt Viv getting up out of there, right? That might be something you could hold against him or whatever, but nigga, all his blemishes come from 94% of his blemishes come from her, right? Like all his embarrassing moments, all his worst moments in social media and everything like that, all his low points, besides that one allegation, is this. It's her. Ain't she the root of all of it? Damn, bro. She said, and it just felt so good to jump on this young man's penis while I was married. Like, what the fuck?
An interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt.
So you sitting in front of the world telling everybody, how does that make Will look fit? How Will look and feel when she is, oh my God. For so long, I just wanted to, like, damn, you been not wanted to be around me. You could have been dipped. You really could have been dipped. You could have got out of here a long time ago. You could have been told me this, and we could have been parted ways. You didn't have to go ride a young man meat. Like, but you could have, don't even play with me like that. Let me go. Listen, I don't do the long goodbyes. If it's over, you could wake up and tell, my wife could wake up and tell me, I want to suck another nigga meat. All right, that's it, baby. We out of here. That's it. That's it. We done. Tell me soon as you. It's this man at work. What about him? I kind of feel like I just want to, whatever. Where do I sign to end this so you can go ahead and do that? Or how do we go about handling this so you can go ahead and do that? Ain't no need in me holding on to something that don't want to be held. I might as well go ahead and detach ASAP. Boy, these scissors, they got platinum shears with diamond encrusted handles, nigga. Boy, these scissors go platinum every time. Cut off game crazy. What is you talking about? Soon as you say that, nigga, feelings, light switch, over. What? Hold on. Nothing. Facts, Yellow D. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Come on, bro. That's it. We done. Mic drop. Raindrop. Drop top. Smoking no cushion. Cookie. Nigga, we out of it, man. RP takeoff. We out of there, bro. This bit, man.
Good. And it was.
Don't string me along. Let me go, sweetheart. Let me go. I ain't gonna call you bitch. I ain't gonna beat you. I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm gonna walk away graciously. Thankfully, I appreciate you for being up front. And although we'll never be together again, we might always remain friends because you was up front with me with that. Now I don't got no hate for you. I don't like the situation. I gotta cut you off. But I at the same time, it might not be forever. We might still have some lines of communication because you was real. You ain't play with me. I fuck with that. I respect. Thank you for that. You know what? We still might actually have some type of friendship. I don't want you. Yeah, you played with my heart. It hurt. Well, you didn't even play with my heart. You were honest. You thought it was something and it wasn't. Like, don't stay in it and keep going. Nigga, out of there. Mike from the Ville say, what's good? Shadow say, you heard? Big homie Slim said, her and Steph Curry wife always talking about the other men. They for the streets. Mike from the Ville said she turned pain to profit. RJG says, I would have turned over that red table. Jesus did the money change, like Jesus did the money changers. The Essence says, she the root to the evil. Not only did you cheat, but you did it with your son's friend and destroyed Will by bringing him on the podcast to talk about it. Diabolical. Bro, she is disgusting for that. Yellow D says, this is embarrassing to watch. RJG says, like, why? Willie Perch says, two clowns. Mike from the River says, Jada equals the common denominator. Oh, bro.
You were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. Mm-hmm. It had been so long since I felt good. Yeah. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with...
I helped heal them with my pussy. It was a joy to give him some pussy. Man, get out of here, bro. Will, it hurt to watch this shit, Will. Damn. Fresh Prince ain't so fresh no more. My nigga still fresh, man. Do your thing, Will. Hold on.
And was trying to give me whatever the hell it was I was asking for. He wouldn't have been able to accomplish it anyway. Because if I'm not connected to myself, if I don't have a good relationship with me, there's nothing he can do. So I was going to be asked out anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's part of the journey. There's no right or wrong. Everybody's always trying to find the good guy or bad guy in people's stories. There's no good guys or bad guys. We're all wounded trying to figure this shit out. You know? And so it took me a long time to realize it is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't.
I've been saying that. I hope y'all been saying that too. It ain't nobody, I don't give a damn, wife, husband, whatever. It's nobody else's responsibility to make you happy, bro. It's not my response. I may do things to add to her happiness, but her general being overall happy person, it's not my responsibility to make my wife or to make my wife a happy person. Mel says, and we used to praise this bird brain bitch, but she was never into Will. She stuck on the dead man. Leave her at the graveside. Damn. And she says, I blame Will. He did not stand up for her as a man and put her in check. He'll stand up to her as a man. Excuse me. She got to be the dumbest woman on this side. Temptation said it best. Beauty is only skin deep. Yeah, I agree with you, Mels. It was never Will. It was never Will. For her, it was never Will. We knew who it was. She knew who it was. Or at least we, as spectators, I'm saying that like we know but the world, 3 more likes to get us to 20. The world has heard the stories. She wanted Tupac.
It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy.
And he says that to you, doesn't he? He says, when you separate, he says he wants you to go and...
He's like, go.
Go make yourself happy?
Go make yourself happy.
And how did you receive that?
Not well. Gotta do it on your own. Gotta do it on your own.
Hold on, I don't know where this comes from, but shout out to Soulja Boy. Huh? But
if Will looked back and was trying to give me whatever the hell it was I was at.
Listen. This
Tell the little twist part.
Yeah, you tell the little twist part.
Set it up, because this one I was ready to throw my book across the room.
Yeah. So, everything came out and I was like, oh, I got to take myself to the table.
Hold on. Shadow says, I can't wait to see I Am Legend 2. What's up with the Shadow? Super duper salute you, bro. The Essence says, we all knew it was Pop. Facts. Mike from the Ville says, is this her way of saying Will cheated? And he says, no, bitch, you are wounded. The Essence says, bro, you got to look up her reaction to Chris Rock slap. RJG says, he should have married Nia Long like he did in Fresh Prince. Yeah, he should have married Nia Long. And she should have married Tupac. Mike from the Ville said she gave him sexual healing. She left that word out. Yeah, Toy, give him some healing. Xad says their daughter writing a letter to a man she never met with the F divorce papers would have been overflowing the mailbox. Right, bro, I forgot about that. Willow wrote a letter to this nigga. What? What the fuck? Bro, it would have. So what kind of talks are you having with? I would have, man, that would have been it. Big homie Slim says, I seen Will caught her with J-Lo's husband, Mark Anthony, once. Allegedly, he beat the ish out of her for it. Because he wasn't there to join, not because of the act. Will ex-assistant said this on Tasha K. Wow. The Essence says she settled for Will because Will was who he was before her. Xad says, okay, he said that about the daughter. Mike from the Field says the kids love Tupac. Big homie says, who all going to see that Michael Jackson movie? Nail Michael Jackson t-shirt, drunk as hell. I'm getting kicked out the theater. I'm gonna be in that bitch. I might have a glitter glove on. You gonna see a little fat nigga in that bitch. Yeah, nigga, I'm being that bitch getting off. I'm getting kicked out. Bet you I hit the Thriller in that bitch. They better not play Thriller in it with it. I'm in that. I'm getting kicked out. I got to go see it like 3 times because one time I'm going to get kicked out. Another time I have to let everybody talk through it and me too. And then the third time I'm going to actually watch it. So I'm going to go see it 3 times. Mike from the Ville says, Mel's over here going the F off on Twitch. Wait till you hear this, Mels. Mel says, well, he didn't marry. Oh, Nia Long on the Fresh Prince. Remember Nia daddy ended up dating with. Oh, dating Will mom. Damn.
You tell, can I tell the little twist part?
Yeah, you tell the little twist part.
Set it up, because this one I was ready to throw my book across the room.
Yeah. So.
This nigga Big Homie Slim said Willow think Tupac is her daddy, bro. Oh my God.
You know, everything came out and I was like, oh, I got to take myself to the table. Like now mind you, Will and I were not together. We hadn't been together. 2016. And I decided I'm going to take myself to the table. Will says, I want to come to the table with you. And I was really surprised, and I was like, wow. He's like, I don't want you to be at the table by yourself. I want to support you. And so I was like, oh, okay. So he comes to the table, and, you know, I try to just, you know, and this is a really complex moment. We come to the table, and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, ah. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Don't try to use that to clean it up. Don't try to use that like you did Will a favor. You pogo stick on August Alsina's dick. Don't act like you doing that man Will a favor. If I gotta look like, come on, bro, all these victims. Now you trying to you trying to backtrack the whole time you was the victim. She was thugging Will. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, why you thug me like that? I don't mean to. Swear to God, I don't need. Bruh, she thugged Will, man. Then she trying to use this shit. Oh my. This yo, I'm sorry, bro.
You. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it.
So you did Will a favor. You did Will a favor, huh? Mike from the Ville said this is gaslighting at its finest. Bro, how the F she cheated to make Will look good? The Essence says this woman is crazy, bro. What the F do she know? We seen the shit happen while it was happening. Come on, bro. If you don't want to be embarrassed, don't come with me to the Michael Jackson movie. That goes for woman, homie, child. I am, yes. And I'm not having no mask on. I'm going to be in there wilding.
Y'all.
Then the crowd, like she dropped, mic dropped to her. Wow, look at all the thoughts. You hear all the thoughts in the crowd. Wow, wow, wow. That's their next excuse. You made up entanglement. I seen that mic from the video. She made up the new word for cheating. You made up entanglement to soften the blow. And then you just gave all these thoughts a new, oh, I did it to make him look good.
I have to speak my truth, but I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it. Y'all. So, and that wasn't the case. But I wanted him to be okay. Now, also in that moment, two things.
That's a big ass, long ass sneaker right there. I ain't gonna lie, that's a long sneaker right there while she talking about she wanted him to be okay.
As I'm moving forward, I'm also moving backwards. Because of what I realized at that moment, I got in my martyrdom bag. And what that is for me is, I hadn't quite learned how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road. And I hadn't learned how to love Will and not leave myself on the side of the road. And in that moment, because I felt so bad that he was in this situation, I decided I'm going to love you, Will, and I'm going to leave myself at the side of the road. And I wouldn't have known that that was an aspect that I needed to heal if it hadn't been for my kids, my mother, my friends were so hurt that I had done that to myself.
Yeah,
they
because they actually asked you afterwards. Now, mind you, smart businesswoman. They own their content. She could have killed it.
Yeah.
She could have said, "Oh, heck no, no, this didn't work as planned."
Yeah.
But you did it anyway.
Yeah, my manager, Miguel, Ellen Rakuten, who's the producer, they begged me. My PR, my Karen Sensor, they all begged me. They were like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And two things, I was like, I needed people to know. First, I wasn't going to be emotionally blackmailed. I was like, hold up. I'm going to put myself out there. You ain't got the period. And on top of it, I want Will out. I don't want him part of this. Okay, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it. Right. I wanted it done. You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done. And let's move on. You know, as to get him through it, the family through it, let it go. Right? And, but I had to learn. That was a big learning moment for me. I wouldn't have been able to see that aspect of myself that needed to learn that I could love myself and love others. That we could all be on the road together.
Yeah, you thought you, Will, and August Alsina was going to be on the road together. Will ain't... Or maybe he was, or maybe he was mad because you didn't join. I don't know. Anyway, listen. She's delusional. She's gaslighting. You're trying to turn this into you doing something great by pogo sticking on that young man's wiener while you were married. You did Will a favor. You trying to make this look as if you saved Will from something. Like, what the... It says that she on stage dressed like she about to go to a different world reunion. Come on, bro. Facts, bro. What is this? She's the male, and then she's making the decision. She's the one like, okay, it sounds like she was the man, literally, as you see here. Like she literally wore the pants in that relationship. It's like she runs the household. She's the alpha. She's the dominant spirit in the household. She's the man. She may as well have been with a woman the way that this shit is going. The way she's speaking about running the house, I'll take the blame out of this man shit. Will you just take everything and put it on your back? Even though she's gaslighting here, but I'm saying the way she's speaking on it. These are.
I needed people to know. First, I wasn't going to be emotionally blackmailed.
Man, but all they and now they finna clap for that. Y'all know that's their new thing. I will not be emotionally blackmailed. Oh, girl, stand up for yourself, girl. You out here sucking multiple weenuses. You got multiple weenuses in your mouth, like on video, and it's like not her. I'm just saying, like, come on. I will not be emotionally blackmailed.
Period. And on top of it, I want Will out. I don't want him part of this. Okay, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it. Right. I wanted it done. You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done. And let's move on. You know, as to get him through it, the family through it, let it go. Right?
Get out of here, bro.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. Love will make you do crazy things.
Oh, boy. Damn, what that one I just saw, bro? Will Smith was talking about. You cannot
a person happy.
This sound like her exact words to him, don't it?
You cannot make a person happy.
Didn't she just say all this? I'm about to get off in the chat after this. Hold on, I got y'all on Twitch and on the 2. Hold on. Listen, this nigga finna say exactly what she just said. She is the head of a household.
And I thought that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control. We came into this false romantic concept that somehow when we got married that we would become one. And what we realized is that we were two completely separate people on two.
This nigga Mike said he walked outside the crib and said this right after she said this from him catching her with August. Bro, get out of here, bro.
Two completely separate individual journeys. And that we were choosing to walk our separate journey. We realized is that we were two completely separate people on two completely separate individual journeys. And that we were choosing to walk our separate journeys together. But her happiness was her responsibility, and my happiness was my responsibility.
Dennis, oh my God.
So if I gotta look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm gonna do it.
Girl, preach, girl.
Disagree.
Men should also sit down when they pee to stop the bathroom becoming a mess.
Disagree.
So listen, and this is a bad one. I think
especially after leg day, right? Because you know I had an experience with this, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had to pee, and nobody was in there but me, so I sat down. And then
I'm done. Will Simp. Is this Will Smith or Will Simp? Like, I mean, shout out to him, first and foremost. Shout out to him, bro. Everybody different. You know, a lot of times, the majority of the time, when we give our opinions, when we give our opinions on things, when we speak on topics and stuff, we usually give our opinions based on our understanding of whatever the situation is. We usually speak from our experience or what we think we would do in that situation. Everybody's not the same. What you may be happy with, things that you may accept, or how many chances you may give somebody, or things that may make you tick or be a time or make you explode, or it may be different for someone else. The way you may handle something, the way you may react to something may be totally different from this person. It could be the exact same situation. You could be like, oh, if I was him, I would do this. We ain't him. When it got to be too much for him, no matter how embarrassing it was for how long, when it got to be too much for him, he walked away. I'm saying that to say I could be like, this guy is the most famous beta male, right? Will Smith may look at it like, I was just a man in love trying to make a family, and I was willing to do, you know, whatever to fight for my family to a certain extent. Once it got so bad, I just had to walk away, you know? Like, Mel's over there on Twitch says, they didn't, hold on. I just lost it. Mel's over there on Twitch says, I don't like her. You had some wild, crazy sex with August Alsina to the point that he turned gay, and now he don't think he's gay. He think he's having another entanglement. That's funny. Then she says, allegedly every man you lay down with turns out to be gay. How are you going to heal somebody else, but you wasn't happy with yourself? I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now. That don't make sense. Hold on. You so busy, you healing another mother. How you healing somebody and you hurting and you knowing you hurt? Oh, wait, Mike, I think Mike from the Ville said it in the chat. It was sexual healing. That's what they needed. They both needed some sexual healing. He gave her some, she gave him some. They gave each other. Give the drummer some. Gave the drummer some. Mel says they didn't want you to do it, not because you were the adult, but because you were embarrassing them. That's what the children didn't want you to know. Their mother slept with their best friend. Mels also says you're the reason why real men are so tainted and have trauma loving. Not literally, but women like her. That's how a unit is formed. Two separate people that come together to make a unit. We can't be the same person or else it's not going to work in my mind. Mel says women like Jada Pinkett Smith are why men have trauma and can't or won't let their guards down to fall in love. Do y'all agree? Mike from the Ville says, I stand with Martin, literally. He's talking about Martin Lawrence. If y'all just seen, they just talked about sitting or standing when it comes to urinating. I don't know. Big Homie Slim says, Jada looked like Cynthia, or what does it say, Arrivo off of Wicked. Yellow D said, what? Man, I'm telling you. Mike from the Ville says, believe people when they show you who they are. Don't make up ideas of who they are in your head. Facts. He also says, Will, this is not your fault. I'm effing August. I cannot make myself happy, Will. Go find your peace. Signed, Jada. That's funny. The Essence says, yep, she said you can't make a person happy. You can only add to their happiness. She gives his ass the script to read it. Excuse me, y'all. Eating grapes. Yellow D calls Will Smith the simp of the decade. Facts, big homie Slim. I will never see Will as Mike Lowry again. It can't. He can't be. He can't be. It's over. Mike says he walked outside the crib. Okay, I read that already. Yellow D says all the women sitting there co-signing this issue is concerning. Indeed. It's just a sign of the times. They clapping for what they're in agreement with and what they're going to use as an excuse in the near future. Very near future. The Essence says you could have just left. All that other ish was overkill to make you look bad. If you believe that, but still in power. Mike Penaville says Jada never sits with her legs closed. Masculine energy always on display. Facts. Very manly. Very manly. That's what I was saying earlier about even the commentary she was making. That sounds like a, what's up, little dude? Relax. Little dude. Big homie Simpsons, everybody getting the black eye. Damn. Mike from the Ville says, lady, you cheated. Let's move on. As she sits and talks about it years later. The Essence says she don't even believe this ish that she's saying, bro. What playbook is she on? Women listening and agreeing to this bull ish. Fellas, we are doomed, Mike from the Ville says. Big homie Simpson said Will should have turned the bishop on her. Exed said she sounded stupid as F. What did this broad just say? How to protect him? How you protecting him? And you made him look like a nut, the Essence says. Facts. Mike from the Ville says that doesn't make sense. How do you move forwards and backwards at the same time? No disrespect to the Muslims. I just thought about a debate I had with my cousin when he told me that the Muslims have a ship in the sky, a mothership in the sky that can move all directions at the same time. He said it go forward and backwards at the same time. I said, nigga, you ever seen it? He said, no. I said, so you believe it? He said, yeah. I said, it go forward and backwards at the same time. He said, yeah. I said, bro, my highly intelligent, super cool cousin that I used to look up to told me he believed in a ship that somebody told him existed was up in the sky at all times. It's just up there. How does it get fueled? And it went forwards and backwards and up and down at the same time. A ship. This was after seeing the Malcolm X movie. Man, he had the coolest room. He had the best stereo system. He had Troop and 8-ball jackets. He had the fly shoes. When Geo Trackers first came out, he had the Geo Tracker. He was just the coolest nigga up in Baltimore. I'm like, bro, it's the coolest nigga. I want to be like, cuz I'm from the South. Nigga, we didn't have a real hip hop presence. We stumbled upon music, but we didn't have like that super duper fly fashion that they was wearing. It was more simple dress and it was cool, but when I was young, I used to look, I want to be like that nigga. Boy, that nigga went and seen Malcolm X that day and came back a whole different person. That day, I no longer wanted, I was like, this nigga dumb. Bro, that shit took everything away. I was like, oh my God. That nigga blew it. Mike from the Ville says, my truth, I effing hate that phrase. Facts. Tell the truth. About my truth. Tell the truth. Bitch. You look like our truth, motherfucker. Anyway, East New York says now of its 6 degrees of divorce papers. Yeah, it was 6. Facts. 60. This is definitely 6 degrees of separation. But we got 6. Bitch. The Essence says, yeah, Mike Lowry is done. Mike from the Ville says, I stand with Martin, literally. All right, y'all. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Trying to go eat. Now we're going to get up out of here. We right at 2 hours. Mel said this trauma bond. Me and mine to the end of time. It's a trauma bond. Hey, hit the link. Go to Discord, y'all. Go to the Discord. We finna chop it up in Discord. If you don't know how to get there, do this. Go to the main page, the main channel of this, the main page of this channel, and just click right here. Right here. That first link is going to take you to Discord. That first link right there is going to take you where you need to be, the Discord. Hit the Discord. We're going to be in Chop It Up. We out of here. Listen, I'm going to play this song. I'm going to say my goodbyes, and I'm going to play the song, and I'm going to end the stream. I got to get up out of here, y'all. Super duper salute. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Thank y'all for rocking out as always.
Aggravating as hell, man.
Y'all so aggravating, but like my bro say, I reserve the right to be wrong. That's only room for human error. I never set you out on purpose. Also, I identify as a multimillionaire. You see the hat, you see the shirt. Go online, get you one of these. Merch link in the description. I identify as a multimillionaire. They got to give us a cash register if they got a bathroom. Hit that link. Join us on Discord. Other than that, we about to get up out of here. This is Rumornati Network. We out of here. Let's motherfucking go.
I came into this game off of rumors. Saying I was a bully was the rumor. Had the super magnum with the rumor.
Yeah, nigga. This shit so aggravating. You think we ain't heard them sneak disses, nigga? Rumors. Yeah. Fuck Mano. Yeah. Hey, fuck Mano. Motherfuck Mano. Didn't they say that nigga was wearing fake chains, bro? Fuck Mano. Damn. Motherfuck Mano. Hey, fuck Mano. Wearing fake chain, no. Career down the drain, no. Motherfuck Mano. Fuck Mano. Nigga, motherfuck Mano. Hey, I never thought I had the right bars for a lame-o. Old nigga, go and get a walker in the cane, bro. I heard a nigga hating on bloggers. Say it ain't so. Now he podcasting, doing the same thing, bro. Kitchen talk ain't last that long. What in the great show? Ye really kept you afloat. Ain't no debate, bro. Does anybody listen to Mano?
I mean, that I hated wasn't shit, but that T-Pain feature was dope.
You had a song called Rumors. It got you a buzz. You mentioned rumor in your song. I took that as a sub, but as soon as I got the word, I masked up and went to turn the nightclub to the motherfucking Fight Club. Damn. Mano, is it ironic how a nigga with a mask is the face of the show? Without a mask, you was just another face on the show. Kissing ass just to get another space on the show. God damn. Fuck Mano, motherfuck Mano. Wearing fake chains, no. Career down the drain, no. Fuck Mano. Nigga, motherfuck Mano. Hey, fuck Mano. Wearing fake chain, no. Career down the drain, no. Motherfuck Mano. Fuck Mano. Nigga, motherfuck Mano. Yeah. Nigga, all that sneak this, yeah, we caught it, nigga, ain't nothing wrong with it, go ahead and do it, ain't gonna do nothing but cloud us up, nigga, we appreciate it, we aggravated, and we agitated, yeah, all you niggas that's too tough for the internet, get off the internet, leave the internet to the internet niggas, leave the podcast to the podcasters, all you street niggas, go ahead and jump in the grave, yourself, go ahead and jump into jail, ruin your life, don't worry about ours, nigga, cause all we gonna do is worry about y'all, that's what we do, so please let the vloggers vlog. I mean, it ain't too much different from when you came out and you dropped your song Rumors. You was talking about stuff that happened in the industry. We talking about stuff that happened in the industry, whether it's true or not. We ain't saying that it's facts.
I came into this game off of rumors. Saying I was a bully was the rumor. Had the super magnum with the rumor.
Yeah, nigga. This shit so aggravating. You think we ain't heard them sneak disses, nigga? Rumors. Yeah. Fuck Mano. Yeah. Hey, fuck Mano. Motherfuck Mano. Didn't they say that nigga was wearing fake chains, bro? Fuck Mano. Damn. Motherfuck Mano. Hey, fuck Mano. Wearing fake chain, no. Career down the drain, no. Motherfuck Mano. Fuck Mano. Nigga, motherfuck Mano. Hey, I never thought I had the right bars for a lame-o. Old nigga, go and get a walker and the cane, bro. I heard a nigga hating on bloggers. Say it ain't so. Now he podcasting, doing the same thing, bro. Kitchen talk ain't last that long. What in the great show? Ye really kept you afloat. Ain't no debate, bro. Does anybody listen to Mano?
I mean, now, I hate it wasn't shit, but that T-Pain feature was dope.
You had a song called Rumors. It got you a buzz. You mentioned rumor in your song. I took that as a sub, but as soon as I got the word, I masked up and went to turn the nightclub to the motherfucking Fight Club. Damn. Mano, is it ironic how a nigga with a mask is the face of the show? Without a mask, you was just another face on the show. Kissing ass just to get another space on the show. God damn. Fuck Mano, motherfuck Mano. Wearing fake change, no career down the drain, no. Fuck Mano. Nigga, motherfuck Mano. Hey, fuck Mano. Wearing fake chain, no. Career down the drain, no. Motherfuck Mano. Fuck Mano. Nigga, motherfuck Mano. Yeah. Nigga, all that sneak this here, we caught it, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Go ahead and do it. Ain't gonna do nothing but cloud us up, nigga. We appreciate it. We aggravated and we agitated. Yeah, all you niggas that's too tough for the internet, get off the internet. Leave the internet to the internet niggas. Leave the podcast to the podcasters. All you street niggas, go ahead and jump in the grave yourself. Go ahead and jump into jail. Ruin your life. Don't worry about ours, nigga, because all we gonna do is worry about y'all. That's what we do. So please let the vloggers vlog. I mean, it ain't too much different from when you came out and you dropped your song Rumors. You was talking about stuff that happened in the industry. We talking about stuff that happened in the industry, whether it's true or not.